Political parties in the United States are dominated by two major parties. Since the 1850s, they have been the Democratic Party and Republican Party. This two-party system is based on laws, party rules, and custom. So I'm going to talk about, or I'm going to do a, a comparison between Republicans and Democratic. So let's go to start with the philosophy. What about the philosophy of Democrats? They are liberal and left-leaning. And what about the Republicans? They are conservative and right-leaning. The economic ideas of Democrats: minimum wages and progressive taxations, higher tax rates for higher income brackets. What about Republicans? Believe taxes shouldn't be increased for anyone, and that wages should be set by the free market. Social human ideas uh, for Democrats based on community and social responsibility. Republicans based on individual rights and justice. A stance of military use. The Democrat believes that it have to decrease the spending. And Republican believes that it have to increase the spending. So what about the stance of gay marriage and stance on abortion? Obviously, for Democrat, they support it, and they supported their gay marriage and support the stance on abortion as well. And Republicans, obviously, they oppose of these two cases. As I said, they are conservative. They believe in, or they think that they have to follow the rules of God, or what the God said. So, what about the stance of death penalty? For Democrats, wide support for the death penalty is strong among Democrats. Opponents of the death penalties are a substantial fraction of the Democratic base. Republicans. A large majority of Republicans support the death penalty. Stance of taxes. For Democrats, generally not opposed to raising taxes from government. And Republicans tend to favor a flat tax, generally opposed to raising tax. I think they have to have a good level of taxes, neither high nor low. Okay. Stance of government regulation. The Democrats' government regulation are needed to protect the consumers, and Republicans' government regulation hinder free market capitalism and job growth. The health care policy. For Democrats, support universal health care. Strong support of government involvement in healthcare, including the Medicare and the Medicaid. What about Republicans? The Republicans believe that the private companies can provide healthcare services more efficiently than government-run programs. What about the stance of immigration? For Democrats, there is a greater overall support in the Democratic Party for monitoring or deporting, or offering a pathway to citizenship, to certain undocumented immigrants. For example, those with no criminal record who have lived in the United States for 5 years. It means that the immigrant who don't commit a crime and lived 5 years as well, they can be a citizen of the United States. What about the Republicans? For Republicans are generally against amnesty for any undocumented immigrants. They also oppose President Obama's executive order that have put monitoring to deporting certain workers. Republicans also fund strong enforcement of action at the border. The Democrat funded in 1824 and Republican funded in 1854. What about the famous president? Democrats have Franklin Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, Bill Clinton, Woodrow Wilson, Jimmy Carter, Barack Obama. What about Republicans? They have Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, and Richard Nixon. And obviously they have now Donald Trump.